From the nation's capital to the front lines in Afghanistan, it is a busy night of news, folks, and we have got it all covered. I'm Julie Banderas, and we are live as Fox reports tonight. And when it comes to protecting your skin, well, you're always hearing about how you need to stay out of the sun to prevent skin cancer. But then how do you get all of that vitamin D we need? Our skin makes the vitamin naturally by just spending 5 minutes a day in the sun. But not everyone spends that much time out, and others are wearing sunscreen to prevent skin cancer. So what can we do? Dr. Jennifer Walden of Lenox Hill Hospital here in New York City is here to try to help us out and try to figure out. I remember my mom always yelling at me saying, don't spend too much time in the sun. Parents are taking that so literally that, in fact, very young people are deficient of vitamin D because of it.
Correct. There's a growing body of scientific literature showing that many people are deficient in vitamin D, and that's because the primary source of vitamin D is when sunlight hits your skin makes it. So we get a relatively small amount in our diet and through supplementation, but with the urbanization of society, people staying indoors and being terrified of skin cancer, wearing SPF over 45, we're not getting enough vitamin D.
The elderly as well.
The elderly as well, just because their skin doesn't synthesize it as well as younger people do.
Okay. We know vitamin D is obviously very important for optimum bone and muscle health. It can actually reduce the risk of cancer, I understand, as well.
Actually, more recent studies have shown vitamin D can help prevent breast, prostate, and help with pancreatic cancer. So we're actually thinking of increasing the daily required intake of vitamin D because it's been shown to help with so many conditions, including diabetes, weight control, fertility problems, and even memory. Okay, so if sun is the chief source for vitamin D, how much time is recommended to spend time in the sun without it being too much or too little? Well, I'd always consult with your dermatologist first, but 5 to 10 minutes for at least 2 days a week can help with that. And if you need to talk to your doctor about it, they may recommend supplementation if you are at risk for skin cancer.
Yeah, and that leads me to my next question, because I know a lot of experts are reluctant to sort of prescribe this, especially for people who are in a category where they are more at risk for cancer if cancer runs in their family. Are there any foods that perhaps we can ingest that will, in a way, sort of take the sun's place?
Absolutely. Milk is fortified with vitamin D since the 60s. Cheeses, yogurt, cereals, and just a healthy, balanced diet with exercise and helping with weight control are going to up your levels of vitamin D in your body.
Gone are the days we drink vitamin D. Everybody's on reduced fat, 1%, 2% skim milk. Vitamin D is good then.
Absolutely, and it makes an important point. People on diets that are taking Ally and other things can actually have less intestinal absorption of vitamin D.
Dr. Jennifer Walden, thank you very much for talking to us. Very interesting. I'm going to go get a tan on my weekend. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, researchers in France